learning to learn, competence, communication, adaptability, influence, and group effectiveness. Learning to learn. Employers expect that their workers understand when and how they best learn new skills. Remember that the future workplace will be one of constant change, and you will be expected to continuously learn to keep your skills updated.
Medicine is advancing at a very, very fast pace. One of the things that we need to be concerned about in a hospital setting is that we make sure that we give our staff the skills they need to be able to take care of these patients, because the treatments are changing and becoming more advanced every year. So we spend a great deal of time and effort actually at providing education to our staff as a matter of routine, as part of their workday, and making sure that they're oriented to the new equipment, to the new treatments, to the new procedures that happen.
We all have different learning styles. You'll want to be familiar with your own. Here are some questions to consider as you evaluate yourself. How do you prefer to learn new skills? In a classroom environment or through hands-on experience? By reading or by hearing someone explaining the procedure? You might recall some of your most satisfactory learning experiences for hints about your learning style. Competence skills: reading, writing, and math. It's not enough, however, to just know how to read a book, article, or set of instructions. Employers expect higher-level reasoning skills. You should be able to scan information quickly and pick out relevant information. You'll be expected to have a high level of reading comprehension. You'll need to prepare business documents that are clear, concise, and easy for readers to understand and use.
You know, it looks really good. I like the formatting here. It's really great.
The technical side is something that you learn and that you're graded upon in school, whereas the what we may call soft skills or subjective items are not graded in school, but are most important in companies now. And this is why it is so important for the individual to be able to not only be a part of the academic setting, but also be a part of the total educational process.
Communication. These are verbal and listening skills. Many companies are organized according to teams or work groups. Teams are most effective when employees clearly share information and ideas. Employers will expect that you can communicate your ideas quickly and efficiently.
I would urge people more than anything to find ways that are comfortable for them to be in the workplace, to be really hard workers, to be open and friendly.
We do work in teams. We do have to work with each other in order to get work accomplished, even if you may be in rather more of an engineering individual contributor role. We work with people, we have to get work done through people, and so being able to do that and interface well is also a critical skill to know.
Adaptability refers to creative thinking and problem-solving skills. Employers rely on employees to make decisions. They expect to hire workers who can analyze problems and find innovative solutions.
Our patients aren't in the hospital for a long time anymore, so things are very fast-moving. So prioritizing and problem solving and a little bit of creativity in there is certainly helpful.
Strong employees for me are those that are problem solvers and are very clear on why they're here. There are lots of reasons to come to work. Some people come for all different kinds of things, but to me the focus is we're here to actually accomplish the business's goals, and to do that in a way that is not only fulfilling for ourselves, but actually helps the company meet their goals.
Think of a time when you came up with a creative solution to a problem. Did your solution save time or money? Did your solution improve sales or simplify a complicated process? Employers rely on adaptable, creative thinkers to make their businesses more efficient and profitable. Influence, in this context, means understanding the organization's structure and knowing the internal dynamics. You should understand what makes organizations work. You'll also be expected to understand skills for successful leadership. These skills will be important in team settings where leadership may rotate.
Two key skills, probably in any industry, are leadership and management. And they're two different things. We've got a lot of good managers.
take all the different reports and analyze them, and come up with the right answers, and are always on top of stuff. They're very organized, very buttoned up. Are they a good leader? And you can have all those management skills, but if you can't inspire people to follow you and to buy into your vision, then all those skills may somewhat go to waste, because you may not be getting the maximum potential out of your staff without that leadership.
Finally, group effectiveness refers to interpersonal and team skills. Employers expect that you can work effectively in a group and understand how your individual behavior impacts others. You should have skills to negotiate, resolve conflict, and build positive working relationships with others in a group setting. Group effectiveness includes the ability to work comfortably in a multicultural environment with coworkers from different backgrounds.
We have a very strong belief that that people have to be able to work in teams in general, just as a general statement. Having said that, we have in some of our facilities what we call self-managed teams, in which case they do essentially everything that needs to be done in order to get their job done. That includes hiring, it includes training, it includes working with our suppliers, it includes doing the budgeting, it includes doing the scheduling. Virtually every aspect of the job is done in teams. That's sort of at one end of the spectrum, but even people who don't work in natural business teams, but work in an office environment or in an environment that's perhaps not as conducive to teams. We think that teamwork, being a team player, is absolutely critical in terms of being an effective employer.